guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Wednesday evening. I've just come back from my mum's. I didn't tell anybody and I didn't say anything because I just wanted to go up to my mum's in peace and quiet. I didn't want any trouble, so in fact my mum Jennifer rang me back this morning, and she said, would you like to come up for about my mother said, would you like to come up and see me today? And I said yes. And she said, how about 12 o'clock? So my mum ordered a taxi for me, her daughter Crystal, to go up to Durrell Gardens for 12 o'clock this afternoon. So I've just got back. I got back about 20 minutes ago, but I plonked my bags down after coming out of the taxi, and I went out to the shop because my Barclays card came and I needed to activate it at a cash point or in a shop. So I've just been to the cash point at the Rochester Riverside, and I've also been in the Rochester Riverside Co-op. But I went to visit my mother this afternoon, because the taxi came before 12 and it took me up to my mum's at Durrell Gardens. Okay, so I'll show you the bits from the co-op a bit later and we'll go through what's happened. So I've been feeling a bit low, a bit depressed, a bit tired. I've been feeling very tired. I don't know if I'm anemic again. I've been very, very tired, and I've just felt like falling asleep all the time, but I did get woken up early this morning at 5 o'clock, so maybe that's the reason why I was feeling down and a bit low and a bit tired. So I came back home after walking Max, and my mum rang and she said, would you like to come up for about 12? So it was about 11ish when I came back from walking Max, and I didn't upload any videos. I just put YouTube on and I just did things around my flat till the taxi came. My mother rang me again and she said the taxi's on its way, Genestra. So I was waiting by the window to see if the taxi was coming. I couldn't see it coming, and my phone had come in the post. The post lady rang the buzzer. The postwoman rang the buzzer. Now it was the post lady with the long grey hair, and she was very, very nice and polite. And I had to sign for my phone. So I told you it's an old phone. It's not an iPhone. It's a old purple Samsung phone. It's got a purple down the side, purple trim. So I had to sign for this phone. It's just an old Samsung. So I signed my surname on the lady's tablet, and my bank card had come as well, so I was pleased with that. And I also got this t-shirt, jdrf.org.uk, improving lives, curing type 1 diabetes. Now this t-shirt was for me. Right, it's very, very big, and it comes right down to near my knees because it's a large size t-shirt. It probably fit the guy upstairs, but this was sent to me. I'm Crystal Alice, and I'm a woman, a female, and I've always been a woman. So the taxi arrived and I got in the taxi. It was like a 60s, 70s ex-rocker with earrings hanging down from his ear, greasy black hair, earring down his ear, and he's the driver that doesn't talk very much. So I got into the taxi, he drove me up to my mum's at Durrell Gardens, and he parked outside Karen's flat. Because Karen is a woman that goes out from Durrell Gardens quite frequently, and she gets taxis. So he parked outside Karen's flat, She's a lady that wears a purple coat. I had a purple fleece jacket on with a waistcoat over top because I like my waistcoat. I'm always wearing my waistcoat. My mum came out all hunched over, grey hair, flowery top, rolled up jeans, and she came out and paid the taxi driver because I didn't have access to my bank account still. So my mum kindly paid the taxi. I've been feeling very, very wary of men as well. I don't want to strike up conversations, so I was feeling a bit afraid. I've been getting some really weird text messages from WhatsApp and they're frightening me. The pictures that are being sent are actually frightening me, and the questions about what I'm wearing is making me feel very, very not scared, but it's making me feel ill. I don't know if that's okay to say that, but the images I'm getting sent are making me feel ill, very sick and wary of men. So I'm glad my mum paid the taxi driver because the messages I was getting was making me feel ill. My mum and I go into her flat. Her bathroom's been completely done apart from the door. The door's still hanging off. She's got a shower. They've installed a digital shower in my mum's bathroom, and she's got a light that you pull down. So she's got a light around the mirror. And the floor's been done. So my mum's got a brand new bathroom, and I'm glad she has because my mum has never had a shower in all the years she was married to my father, Derek. She's never had a shower. So I was pleased for my mum. It smelt of paint, and there was no workmen coming in and out. My mum said she'd had men in the morning, and Sue had come in the morning, and workmen to do the electrics, probably finishing off the bathroom. It's lovely. It's really nice. Makes my mum's bathroom look bigger than it was. It's really, really nice. It's all been cleared out. It's all tidy. Brand new paint. She's got a digital shower and a light above a mirror. So it's really nice. I'm pleased for her. I went to turn on my mum's telly and the telly was fucked up. So a few channels were working and some of them were all static, and I couldn't get the channels to come on. The Fire Stick wasn't working. My mum said someone had been messing around with her batteries. So, I mean, I try and get clues as to what's going on in my mum's life when she says things like that. Like she thought someone was messing around with her batteries. Her TV wasn't working very well. The reception was bad. Like someone had moved the TV set. She said the electrician had been in the morning. So TV wasn't working very, very well. I sat down, my mum put a little few bits on the table, and she always likes to get me a takeaway. My mum does, because I don't see my mum that much now, and she said that's her choice. I mean, I went without seeing my mum for 5 or 6 weeks, and my mum phoned me up this morning and said, would I like to come up? And I said yes, because I like to see somebody, I like to have a chat. I've been stuck inside my flat, isolated, not speaking to anyone, so I welcome the chance to actually get out of my flat to somewhere else. So Mum ordered me things from Pizza Go Go. Originally, I was going to have a takeaway from Super Pizza, but Mum couldn't find the leaflet that I'd ordered from Super Pizza, so Mum said try another takeaway, so I tried Pizza Go Go. So I had a Ferrero Rocher milkshake, I ordered some chicken strips, and I've eaten the spaghetti bolognese. I was starving. I hadn't eaten this morning. I hadn't had any breakfast. I was starving. So I ate a spaghetti bolognese. I had a Ferraro milkshake and the chicken bites. Got some chicken bites, which are over here. So it's in a foil package, and the chicken bites look like this, like that. And so honestly, I was literally starving. I was so hungry, and when my mum said, "Would you like a takeaway?" I jumped at the chance. I was starving. This t-shirt is far too big. Goes over my knees. Look. So the pizza came. I was getting messages to my phone. They weren't sending messages to my mother. They were sending messages to me. And I'm getting a lot of filthy looks. Since I've been getting messages from this person, I've been getting really filthy looks. So, I don't know whether to go to the police with this. I really don't. I told you yesterday that someone was trying to get me to pose in my bra and knickers, and I said I didn't do it. So this is, I get sent a picture of a man in women's clothing. And I haven't got tattoos, have I? Have I got tattoos? I haven't got any tattoos, have I? No tattoos on that arm, no tattoos on that arm. So I get sent a picture of a man dressed up in a woman's thong, and he's got tattoos all down his arm, and it's a man dressed up as a woman. So I think they're targeting the wrong person. I think this should be aimed at someone else, and it's being sent to me, and I'm pretty damn sure that I'm going to probably go to the police with it. It's a tribal tattoo. Someone's got a tribal tattoo all down their arm. I don't even know. I think someone might have stolen someone's pictures. So basically, I've been sent 4 or 5 pictures of a man dressed as a woman. He's got women's underwear on, and he's got a tribal tattoo on his arm. Then I get asked, do I like she-males? She-males, which is a woman with a man's penis, basically. Now this is getting serious, because I've just been into the co-op, and this man looked like he was going to punch me in the face. There was a guy in there that looked like he wanted to punch me in the face. He eyeballed me, and I'm a woman. And I've been sent pictures of a tattooed man dressed in women's clothing. So I don't know what's going on. I was watching Rishi Sunak on the BBC News, and he was talking about men should be men and women should be women. There's no other thing. I heard him say that. He said there's just 2 genders in this world, men and women, right? And I'm getting sent a load of pictures of men dressed as women and women with men's genitals. And I watched Rishi Sunak, his speech around my mum's on the BBC News. I know what's happened to Russell Brand, how he's been discredited. I know exactly what's happened to Russell Brand, and I still follow Russell Brand. He's posting things on Facebook. Now they've tried to discredit Russell Brand, and he's famous, he's a celebrity, and someone is trying to make out that I'm a man dressed as a woman, and I'm bloody well not. I'm not. And I was actually in that co-op, and I was stood there with this guy. I don't know whether he was on drugs, he'd been drinking, but he was staring at me and his eyes, he must have been on drugs, because he was staring at me, and I just thought, what's your problem? what's your problem? I've just come into the co-op, I've grabbed a basket, I've been round my mum's for hours. What have I done? This guy was eyeballing me. I just stood there and let him get on with it. I never said a word. I haven't done anything. I've been round my mum's all morning and afternoon. So I don't know what's been going on around here. So the Pizza Go-Go guy rings my mum's buzzer. And my mum's been talking about my dad again. My dad, Derek, hitting her. And I sat there for an hour with my mother going on about my father abusing her. And she said she didn't think Derek was dead. I'm not Derek. I said to her face, I said, Mum, try not to call me Derek because I'll get beaten up. What you're saying is that Derek beat you for 54 years. He did this and he did that to you. I said, it's not me, is it? She went, no, you're Ginestra. I said, right. I said, Derek, my father, is dead. I said, you're going to get me beaten up. She called me Derek again. She called me Derek round there. I said to her, you're going to get me beaten up. She's just going on about my dad again, beating her, hitting her. I said, I'm not Derek. My dad is dead. I said, I saw my father in the coffin. I said, and I've done nothing. I was sat there. I actually felt ill. I actually felt ill. The images I'm being sent to my iPhone has made me feel sick. And I was sat round there and I thought I was actually going to be sick in my mum's toilet. Vile photographs. They've stolen people's photographs and they're sending me pictures of men and women naked, transgender people naked, transvestites with thongs on. It's making me feel sick. I mean, I'm not saying, I'm nothing against people, what their sexuality is, but their privacy has been invaded. Their privacy has been invaded. I wouldn't want a man's photo of naked or any woman's photo sent to me of them naked. They're stealing people's private photographs and they're sending me them. This person needs to be stopped. It's making me feel ill, physically sick. I've got 7 indecent images on here. They're adults, but they're indecent. So I told my mum what was going on. I said, you're calling me Derek, and I'm getting sent pictures of men dressed as women. I said, I'm your daughter. I said, you're going to get me beaten up. I just sat there and I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to talk to my mother. She was talking about Jennifer's going to die, which is her. She's called Jennifer. Jennifer's not going to live much longer. I was terrified. Terrified. I felt I was being threatened. And I'm Jennifer's daughter. I've done nothing to my mother. I felt like an argument was tried to be started and that she was like, not threatening me to my face, but just saying it like, anyone that says anything against Jennifer. And I've got this guy in the shop I thought he was going to fucking beat me up in the co-op. The look on his face. I've never had someone do that to me in the co-op before. I've had people like push me out. It's always when I come back from my mother's. Like someone's going to push me over or do something to me. I didn't say a word. I didn't do anything. I just sat there. I felt like being attacked for no reason. I'm not Derek. She said that Derek could still be alive. I'm Derek's daughter. My dad died 2 years ago, and I saw his body in the coffin, and it frightens me and it upsets me because it brings back the memories of my dad inside that coffin when my mother speaks like that. It's terrifying. I feel like I'm being threatened and I've done nothing wrong. So I might have to go to the police with these images. They're indecent. So I sat round with my mum's. The pizza go-go guy banged on my mum's door. My mum says, "Ginestra, come and get your takeaway." And the driver turns his back on me, completely ignores me. I've done nothing wrong. And I was getting messages before the takeaway driver banged on the door, and my mum was talking about Marks and Spencer's knickers. My mum was talking about Marks and Spencer's knickers, and this guy wanted me to take photographs of myself in bra and knickers last night. So why was my mum talking about knickers? Anyway, that's by the by. The takeaway guy turned his back on me and ignored me. She said, "No one's speaking to Jennifer." And it happens to me, you see. So she said, "No one's speaking to her, Jennifer." She has Sue going there. Those builders have been doing her bathroom. I'm the one that's not having anyone in my flat and everyone's turning their back on me. It's not my mother. I don't know what's going on. It's me that feels like I've been sent to Coventry and people are laughing at me and turning their back on me. It's certainly not my mother they're doing it to. So I went in there. I was feeling ill when I went up there. I've got very pale. I think I'm going to have to go to the doctors because I think my anemia is coming back. And I just got a barrage of Derek did this to her, Derek did that. Derek could still be alive. And he's dead. And what am I supposed to do? Sit there and take all that? Because that may, I can't. Someone says to me, "Stick up for yourself." She's an old lady. I can't say I disagree with what she's saying. She's an old lady. I can't shout at her. I mean, she's right. My dad did abuse her for 54 years, probably, but it's not me, is it? I'm not Derek. So I've come back. I feel shaky. I feel miserable. I feel like I've gone into the Co-op to try and cheer myself up. If it wasn't for the female staff member smiling at me, I think I would have just gone fucking mad. Blokes coming in, fucking treating me like I'm a fella, pushing me out the way, and this guy eyeballed me. And I've got my receipts, and there are cameras in the Co-op, and I've been getting these weird messages. I'm trying to calm down, relax. The taxi driver home. It's like, spreading rumours that I'm a man dressed as a woman. Like now I'm a disease no one wants to get near. I haven't got tattoos, have I? I haven't got any. Got the wrong person. My mum gave me a few bits. She gave me some money to help out. I've got my Barclays bank card and I'm going to try and forget what's just happened. But I'm being treated like a criminal and I've done absolutely nothing wrong. See you later.